Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
H.O.I.
To all my brothers and the sisters that keep the law and the faith.
Till the chariots fly.
On the highways, byways, pushing commandments to all of my people. In a place where they never were equal. And the people who run it are evil. Shooting us down in the street, poison the food that we eat, poison the water we drink, making it hard to think the devil is playing for keeps. They get the money and go, leaving us stuck on the bottom. Soon as they spot them, they got them. I tell you the devil is rotten. I know that them niggas is scheming and plotting. It won't be forgotten. Yahweh is watching. Soon as he give us the power, my nigga, you know that we getting it poppin'. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai made my...
Shall surely what? They died spiritually. He got kicked out of Eden. You know that? He died spiritually. He had a fall. Just like when you go into the children of Israel, they died, not physically, they're still here today, but spiritually they died and they fell. So the whole point is to what? To do what God tells you. And what does God want us to do? Give me Psalms 19:7.
Wasn't there a man that never saw death? He never saw death.
Enoch, he never saw death. But guess what? Enoch said something that pleased the Lord. He was on the other side of the flood. He said, look, everybody's wicked. Because what? They don't follow God. That's the whole point.
So the high priest always follow
God, the anointed, the chosen always follow God. There's always somebody chosen on the earth to follow God. Because God chose Adam and Eve in the beginning does not mean they're the only people.
So Jesus was God's only God.
Yes, he was.
And all power was given unto him in heaven. And then that's when they're prophesied by the book of Isaiah. Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. The government shall be upon his shoulders.
Give me give me Matthew 5:18. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna keep going on to that. Bring this out. This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect. The law of the Lord is what? Perfect. So how Job was made perfect because of what? The law of the Lord is perfect. Job was made perfect because the law of the brother is worried about pseudo. He worried about pseudo. Garbage. Worried about garbage, brother. Keep going. Converting the soul. Converting what? The soul. So
I
the
can speak
law.
for myself. I'm holy. And the only thing I'm concerned about is making heaven my home. Bottom line.
All right, brother.
Bottom line.
Knick-knack,
Bottom line.
give a dog a bone, red fish, blue fish.
Have dope. And whatever dope has. My question to you is this. How do you know approximately how many people was born when Moses, the lawgiver, wrote Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, the lawgiver? When Moses wrote and was the lawgiver, how many children were born for Abraham? How many people
It's stated in the book of Numbers.
Adam. How many people before Adam that multiplied the face of the earth?
This brother right here, he done dropped the bomb, man.
God. No, I'm not dropping bombs. We are touching and agreeing. When you start saying dropping bombs, that's when the adversary
This brother done made war on the prophets.
I'm touching and agreeing.
Put that out,
I'm touching and agreeing.
All right, I'm agreeing with you too, brother. Give me, I got you holding on. Now, give me Job 1:1. I'm gonna show you something about Job. All right, nothing is new under the sun. Nothing. I'm gonna show you something about Job. Job was perfect not because he was just created and the Most High made him that way. It's what Job did that made him perfect. And I'm gonna show you something. Somebody before Abram or before Abraham, what made that person perfect and why the Most High chose him over him. Right? Hold that. Give me Job 1:1.
Book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. And there was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect.
Hold up, that man was what? Perfect. That man was what? Perfect. How could he be perfect if the Lord said that no man on the earth, not even a just man, does good? Not even a just man does good without sinning, right? But I'm going to show you what made Job perfect. It's not because Job didn't sin. It's what he did that made him perfect. Fish, one fish, two fish. I get that all day. As soon as I get the mic. Bacon. Well, that man said bacon. It's like, nigga, aren't you a Muslim? I said bacon. All right, keep reading that out. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Making what? Wise the simple. So when Adam received the instructions of the Most High, he became a living soul. His soul was converted because the Most High gave him a commandment, and that was to do what? Build and till and keep the Garden of Eden. The children of Israel, after Moses came out of Egypt, he said, you're going to go to the land of milk and honey, and you're going to keep and live in that land according to how I tell you. How is it's nothing new under the sun, man. The Most High keeps dealing with us over and over and over again the same way. But it's brothers like that just come up talking about some breath. When the breath, all you got to do is, brother, keep the commandments of God. All right, that's how you get the breath, the ever-living life, man, the ever-living waters. All right, what I've noticed about a lot of Christians or Christian pastors, they are very great motivational speakers, but they cannot teach you a goddamn thing. They're a great motivational speaker. They'll motivate you to be the best stripper in your life, but they'll never motivate you to actually change and know how to live according to God's law. Motivate you to be a rapper. You know, Young Thug, I like always bringing this up. Young Thug, he became a great rapper because he went to his Christian pastor. And his Christian pastor said he's going to make What the? Brother, before you even ask or say something, you just gonna pull the mic out? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? If you had a disagreement, you could have said something like, what? Give me Ecclesiastes 5:1. Right? Now, we love you to death, but if you would have did that to some random nigga in the street that didn't have the Spirit of God, what do he do to you? What? Give me Ecclesiastes 5:1. Right? Now, we love you to death, but if you would have did that to some random nigga in the street that didn't have the Spirit of God, what do he do to you? You just tell, look, our brothers will kill each other over stepping on each other's shoes. I'm just gonna ask you to have respect, man. I didn't say H.O.I. These niggas be tripping, bro. God damn. It's like you want to love your people, but then it's like the mind is not the same. Like this brother was a Christian.
Charge the spirit by the spirit. That's scripture, right?
What's the spirit?
Charge the spirit of life.
What's the spirit, brother?
The real spirit of life. Charge the spirit by the spirit.
What's the spirit, though?
The truth is the life. Real talk.
What's the spirit, though?
The spirit of life. I believe in Yahweh, and His Son Yeshua, right? And their Holy Spirit. Charge the spirit by the spirit. I believe I have the true spirit of life.
So I gotta ask you a question. Are we speaking out of the spirit or the words of Yahweh?
I came out of the spirit. I said charge the spirit by the spirit. Did I not? And the book is the spirit. You reading that, right?
Are we coming out of the book of Yahweh?
That's scripture.
Are we coming out the book? Hold on. Are we coming out the book of Yahweh?
Amen. A lot, right? That's scripture.
Are we coming out the scriptures, brother?
That's scripture, right, bro?
I'm asking you again. Are we coming out? Give me Mark 4. Give me Mark 4.
No, what does the scripture say? Charge the
Demons,
spirit by the
man.
spirit.
Bring this out, huh? Bring that
Charge
out.
the spirit by the spirit.
Yep.
Amen. Salah. What?
5 and 11.
Amen. Salah, bro.
Yeah, that. Keep thy foot, right? Where's that? Keep thy foot.
I apologize.
You good, King?
It's good, huh? It's just like, damn. Like, what the hell? Like, yo, I didn't even address the brother and say hello, no shalom, what's your name, man? This nigga just pulled a cord out like, yo, like, if you weren't in the spirit, god damn, man, what the hell is... He pulled the cord, yo, like... Yo, like, in my mind, I'm just like, yo, what the hell, why the mic not? And I'm like, this nigga done pulled the cord out. But you know what? We gonna flame this nigga real hard. Bring this out. Yeah, bring it out. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 11. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them. Where it says, keep thy foot. Right here. 5 and 1. Second. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear. Be more ready to what? To hear. Be more ready to hear? To hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. That brother gave the sacrifice of fools, man. Like, you're gonna come up, pull the mic out, stop me from dropping real intellectual knowledge and talk about that nigga name not H.O.I, brother. That name is Yahweh. Okay, brother, you could have just been like, why do you believe his name is Yahweh? Yahweh, not Yah. Like the respect level, and this is what Priest Abak been telling the truth. One of the worst things in the black community is we always talk over each other. If he would have just asked me what I believe, asked me a question that was respectful, it would have went way different. But trust me, if Jake was on one of his damn speakers rapping his ugly damn album, and he pulled the board out and said, don't speak that stuff, Jake would have started swinging on him.
Right.
But because we the prophets, and you lucky we the prophets, because we not out here to fight nobody, that's the stuff we deal with y'all, man.
Imagine he would have did that to Farrakhan.
He would have got stomped the hell out. Like, at first I was contemplating, I was like, yo, should we just beat this nigga? Or should we just fight this nigga? Because I don't know, like, where is he coming with? But you know what, you got to keep your composure up here, man, because we're lights onto the Most High, man. We got to show our people how to deal with each other. If I would have just fought the brother, then we would have been on World Star, damn it. Been on World Star. You see, yeah, them Hebrew Israelites, brother, they stomped some guy out. I'm not trying to deal with that. Keep going. Bring out your precept, huh? It's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. See, foolish and unlearned questions, they do come and make strife. Like, what? Like, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why is his name Yahweh? I say Yahweh and you say Yahweh. You know what's the difference? It's an A that's the difference. It's one A out the name that's the difference. So now you're gonna pull the damn. I didn't even say the Lord's name the whole time, and then he just pulled it out. That means he's seen us before. That means he's dealt with us before. And you gonna come and you mad like, damn. But we come with the same. We come with the same doctrine. We come from the same book. We come from the same spirit. Does it? The Spirit says those that come preaching a different Christ bear with them. It says bear with.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 18. For verily I say unto you, to heaven and earth pass.
Sis, drop your money. Your money. Your money.
Pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, that's pork, and shall teach men so, that's what you trying to do to us.
No, I'm not.
He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. No, greatest. Least in the kingdom of heaven.
Nah, just a doorkeeper.
Least in the kingdom of heaven.
Keep going.
But whosoever shall do, we doing them, and teach them, shall be considered great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's why he said it's not the truth, but it's what's in it.
Okay, look. Okay, see, look.
One law.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna deal with that, right? So Christ said. So hold on. So Christ said that what goes into a man's mouth is not what is what comes out, right? So he said what goes into him doesn't defile him, is what comes out. I gotta ask you a question: Is Peter an apostle of Christ? Isn't Peter one of Christ's apostles? Isn't he the rock of the church? All right, let's see what Peter said, right? Let's just see what Peter said. Give me Acts 10 and 14. This is Acts chapter 10, verse 14. But Peter said, actually read 13. Verse 13. And there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. He said, what? Rise, Peter, kill and eat. See, the Lord came to Peter. This is heavy. The Lord came to Peter in a vision. He seen him in a vision, and the Lord said, what? Rise, Peter, kill and eat. And Peter knew Christ, seen Christ when he came back to life, and watched Peter's reaction. But Peter said, not so. What? Peter said, not so. Keep going. Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. Read that again. But Peter said, not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. Why didn't Peter say to the Lord, okay, Lord, you said it's not what goes into my mouth, what I eat, but what comes out. Why did Peter say that?
He thought that he was testing him.
Unbelievable. It's a test now, brother? It's a test? Oh, wow. So why would Peter deny the Lord?
Because they at first didn't even truly believe who he was.
What? Peter did not.
They followed him.
Peter didn't believe. Peter died on a cross.
They didn't truly at first believe who he was.
What? This is after Christ died. Unbelievable. You see, we read this in Sirach where it says a sinful person will make up an excuse. This is excuses.
Small body, big deal.
Guess what? The Lord told Peter, look, this is an animal that has a calf head, it has a donkey head, it has a snake. And he said, I want you to eat it. Why in the hell Peter said no? Well, why? Why in the hell Peter said no? Nobody knows the answer. Leviticus 11:7.
That's right.
I know the answer. Look,
Right.
what is it, 7:11? No, it's 11:7. I know the answer, all right? I know why Peter said no. Give me Romans 3 and 31? Is that what I want? Romans 3:31. I'm going to show you why Peter said, no, Lord, I'm not eating that disgusting thing. Unbelievable. Bring this up.
The book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 31. You listening, sister? Sister, you listening? Do we then make void the law through faith?
God forbid. Ye, we establish the law. Yeah, we what? Establish the law. Establish the law. Let's see what law Peter did not want. He established in his life. That he told the Lord, no, I'm not eating that disgusting animal. All right, bring this out, huh? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, though the swine, the pig, divide the hoof, keep going, and be cloven fully, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. He is what?
Oh, from last week?
Unclean to you. He is what? Unclean? Oh, she messed up for real. Oh,
I don't remember, man.
Oh, she really messed up for real.
I didn't even see his face.
She really messed up for real. Uh-oh, she really messed up for real. I'm asking.
That's the tradition of men about the washing of cups and
I'm about to cut her up real quick.
yeah, about the washing of cups.
Now see, look, we're not gonna do that. Give me John 5 and 47. We know these silly games, right? We're not gonna justify. I know it's wrong. God said that the pork is unclean. Apostle Peter, when a strange animal came to him, he said, "No, Lord, I'm not gonna eat that." We know why he said he's not gonna eat that. Now she said that's the old covenant. That's the Old Testament. Let's see.
All that stuff was done.
Unbelievable. Bring this out.
Go to Matthew
Chapter 15, verse 8. This new system. No, 5, but no, give me. What I ask? Yeah, John 5 and 47. Hold on. Give me John 5 and 47. I know. I'm going to get that one next. I want this one first, right? Bring this out. This is the book of John, chapter 5, verse 47. But if ye believe not his writings. No, give me 46. Read 46. For had ye believed Moses, had you what? Believe Moses. No, that's the Old Testament. What? Believe Moses. Keep going. Ye would have believed me. You would have what? Believed me. So what you got to say to that? Read it again. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me. For he wrote of me. So why would you say that's the Old Testament?
I don't know.
You gotta pay for all those flyers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one who made them so far.
You're not ready to admit. Oh, okay.